Hello, ohayo gozaimasu, konnichiwa, konbanwa, etc., whatever time it is. I am here. I am Ma. I am playing Rayman 2 some more. Cause it's good. At least I think it's good. I don't know about everyone else. I've seen some dissenting opinions, which I respect. But I like this game. This game occupies a special spot in my heart. Missouri. I have too many alter egos now. I mean, there's hello. There's oh no, my controls are donked up again. No. No, heck, no. No, wait, no, heck, hang on. Oh, I fixed them last time I played this, and now, oh, they're donked up again. That's fine, I guess. I mean, you won't be able to tell, but I'll know in my heart. I'd say maybe look away if you're an arachnophobe, but it's only got 6 legs, so I'm not sure if that qualifies or not. And I ask this genuinely. Ow, please don't do that. Well, maybe I'm supposed to, like, get around it by... Oh man, the controls being hecked up. Oh, I mean, I'll get used to it. I'll always get used to it, but it's just, man, you know what, that lump's gone now. That lump's gone now. Forget it. Actually, no, it's not. Okay, I want that cage. There we go. Okay. It's a little sloppy, but we got there. Why not just fix the controls? Now, I would, but trying to fix the controls in RetroArch is a huge pain, and another reason why I'm not a huge fan of RetroArch's UI. Like, it's... What the program itself does is good, but trying to rebind controls on this is a bit of a nightmare, especially with the whole, I'm running this through Steam, so my controller functions properly. But the issue with that is that to get it to work properly, I'm using a Switch Pro controller, but Steam thinks it's a 360 controller, even though I've told it it's a Nintendo Switch Pro controller. I don't know why this is. And RetroArch thinks it's an Xbox 360 controller. And so when I try and say rebind the button on the X button on my controller, it's ambiguous whether or not RetroArch is looking at it as the X button on a Switch Pro controller or where it thinks the X button should be because it thinks it's a 360 controller. Does that make sense, or does that sound terribly confusing? If it sounds terribly confusing, good. That's what I live with every day. Holy moly. Sir, hang on a minute. Let me turn my camera around. Okay, there we go. I just stand back here in my little cheap corner. And then we just snipe at each other. There we go, okay. Congrats on escaping the Dark-type regional variant of Araquanid. I would take a Dark-type regional variant of that. I had one of those on my team in Moon. Imprisoned here is public enemy number 2. His rain dance led to the rusting of several brave robo-pirate comrades. Yeah, Rayman is the greatest! I have let loose a dangerous criminal upon the world. Uponst? That's not a word, Maury. It is now. Sounds like all would be fixed if Microsoft fixed their terrible controller layout. Microsoft does many terrible things to fix. Oh, sorry. I tried to attack you. Well, thank you. So yeah, that's what Glowbox can do. He can do his little rain dance. And there goes that lump. It's gone. Oh, posture check. I will do that. Blech. Thank you. This looks suspect. Hello, Glowbox. Glowbox. Thank you. I need your services. I guess in a pinch I could use your crying toddlers. Thank you. Okay. Something a little Zelda about this. Planting beans, you know. Those beans always look really good. Is it just me? It's not even so much the beans, but that the bean seller was going at them with such gusto. I thought, yeah, I want to eat that too. Come on. Come on. Come on. What, do you want Glowbox to make crying toddler noises? Come on. Come on. There's some Twitter post from a million years ago, and I don't remember exactly how it was worded, but it's something like, if the NPC I have to escort is slower than my running speed, but faster than my walking speed, and then I don't remember what else, there was some implicit threat of violence, but I'm thinking about that right now. Are you good? He's good. I'm not good. Ow. Yeah, that's just stand there and take it. Stand there and take it, Maury. Very good. Okay. What's the matter? Are you afraid? No, Glowbox's not afraid. There's no shame in being scared, you know. The warship and the pirates are very dangerous. Oh, if only I had more of my powers. Powers? Oh, Glowbox, forget that! Oh, it's a little slimy. A silver lum! Lee gave me lums to make your fist stronger. Lee said, press B longer to make your shot stronger. Keeping B pressed makes my shot stronger. Okay. What's B? Don't worry about it. Do you think that guy generates the water magically, or does he steal it from elsewhere in the world? That's a good question. Stealing the tears of crying children. That's why his children are always weeping. I like that wheezy gasp. And I'm sorry you're having a bad time, buddy. Your favorite part of Final Fantasy XIV is when following NPCs and they're slower than your usual run, but faster than the walk toggle, yeah. Is there anything else around here? Oh, look, I can charge now. Oh, but so can they. The bee is feeling more pressed than ever. By the way, did anyone else here check out the Kirby Air Ride Direct from this morning? It's because I think about Sakurai saying there are 2 buttons now, unfortunately. I just like listening to Sakurai talk about games. Like, if you've not watched any of his YouTube videos on his YouTube channel about games and game design, I'd recommend them. I find they're fascinating, and I like his perspective on things. But also, Air Riders looks very, very Smash. Then I should say that Smash looks very, very Air Riders. I mean, Air Ride, well, it doesn't predate Smash, but you can see how Kirby Air Ride, if you've played the original Smash, took a lot of ideas from that. Yeah, I was wondering if he'd give us a button for spinning, but no, you still gotta flick the stick. I mean, it's possible that there is, and it hasn't been revealed yet, that'll be offered as an alternate control scheme. I'll live if there isn't a button for it. I'm excited for the 16-player city trial. And just all the extra events and randomness. Where is Top Ride, though? I know I'm maybe the only person who liked Top Ride. Maybe, bro, you're here. You like Top Ride too, yeah? Yeah, it wasn't just me enjoying those long, like, 90-lap Top Ride matches, right? Anyway, Top Ride is good. I hope they bring Top Ride back. And we'll make everyone love it. As if it's like me and Sakurai, personally. Yeah, he did say there was more he didn't show off, and I'm wondering if we're gonna get a story mode. Just when I saw that, where's Glowbox? That dark matter at the very end. And it made me wonder if we're gonna get a story mode a la Subspace Emissary. What are you running from? Glowbox, I need your help, buddy. What if the story mode is top right? What then? And it's so nice, it's coming out 3 days after my birthday. Wowee. I'm making him grow this plant, and we haven't even established why Glowbox needs to grow this plant. But oh, this is why. So there's a door, but it closes when I get close. Because no Raymans allowed, I guess. Well, I wish I could turn the camera. That's fine. There we go. Identification underway. Glowbox, you need to move. Everything's okay. It's just a big nose bush. Door inactivated. A big nose bush and his +1. Oh, sorry, what? I can't come with you. My darling Uglet wants to see me. That's his wife, by the way, Uglet. Alright, well, have fun getting home on your own, bud. See ya. Yeah, that's right. The Mario RPG remake released on my birthday. A present from me. It's like Sakurai wants to give me a present, but unfortunately, the date of my birth does not precisely align with what, I don't know what day the 20th is, like a Friday or a Tuesday, you know, the day that games get released that week. So this is the best Sakurai could do. Thank you, Sakurai. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the new Pokemon Legends releases on your birthday. I remember that too. The 20th is a Thursday. Okay, there we go. I knew it had to be one of those days. I do want to play the new Pokemon Legends because I like the first one, but I don't know. Sometimes it feels like it's not rough being a Pokemon fan exactly, because I mean, there's tons of stuff. There's tons of Pokemon stuff out there. I'll go in that tank in a moment. Whoa, whoa, ow, 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 ow. But it's just how safe, samey, bland so much of it seems to be. I guess as a longtime Pokemon fan who wants to see more from the series, because I know, you know, what it's capable of being. The kind of stories that they could tell, instead of just playing it safe and making things really bland all the time. That's what I want. Boy, the water, the swimming music in this game is very... what is the word? I think it captures just the fear of swimming underwater and dreading your oxygen running out. It's very foreboding in a way. Oh, I may sneeze. Oh, hang on, hang on, hang on. Ugh. Blah, blah, sorry. Probably saw me move my head weird. Got 3 good sneezes. Wow. Oh yeah, I forgot that was coming out. I heard, you know, the way they said, how did, Ivalish? They said it in a way that isn't how I would instinctively pronounce it, but then I don't know if I've ever heard that, wow, heard them say Ivalish, that place out loud. I knew what you meant. I really liked Area Zero from Scarlet and Violet. That was like a glimpse at what Pokemon could do. Like, there were, I think, certain glimpses of exciting story in Scarlet Violet, which just makes sort of the punch pulling more egregious, but they tried. I think what they gotta do is have Toby Fox just compose more weird area music for Pokemon. It doesn't have to be Toby Fox. I mean, I really like Pokemon's usual composers like Go Ichinose. But just that the change up, the change in atmosphere was really cool. And the music in Area Zero was really neat. Can I go down here? Is there anything down here? For me? I'll take that, sure. Anything else for me? Nothing? No cages? No, I guess that this is just like the pirates, I don't know, secret clubhouse. Oh wait, there's a switch. Okay, that's what I need. Come on. Come on. There you go. Oh, what a sad noise. Sorry, Rayman. Oh, there we go. Bounce. You wouldn't think barrels are bouncy, but time and time again, video games have proven this false. Always having a nap. I mean, you know, we know what we must do, of course. This cannot stand. I don't know if it's faster to just get him with the charge shot, or I feel like the weaker shots are maybe more expedient. I don't know. Whatever. He's gone. Yeah, that's the thing, is that Area Zero really showed what they can do if they want to. I think that's why it made such a strong impression. Oh, I need something explosive to break this. Maybe down here. I do think Scarlet and Violet is a step in the right direction. Story-wise, like, I enjoyed what Sun and Moon did story-wise, and then Sword and Shields dropped the ball a little bit, but it felt like a bit of a return to form with Scarlet and Violet. Well, I say return to form. Was the form ever really there? I don't know if people are really playing Pokemon for the story, but in a way I'd like to. I mean, I like going around and exploring and finding and befriending new Pokemon. The competitive scene has never been interesting to me, just because of the time investment. So I would like just more, I guess, single-player stuff to really sink my teeth into. Hello, Murphy. Hey, Rayman! Carmen the whale is trapped. The pirates want to use her blubber to oil the engines of their prison boat. Go help her! Fast, before it's too late! It'll take a long time to rend all the fat of a whale. I got time. It's cool. Yeah, me too. Like, what Scarlet and Violet did, I thought, for the most part, was pretty interesting. It still kind of feels like there were pulled punches in a way, but there was more to the narrative than I was expecting. So I was pleasantly surprised. Like, the fact that I liked any of the characters at all, I think was a good sign. Let's see, there's got to be a switch somewhere. I feel like I'm just going in a circle. Oh, there's some lums over here. Maybe? No, those are just stars, not lums. Just kidding. This is just a rock that goes around back. You find it funny how they, how upset people got over them banning cheated Pokemon from tournaments. So yeah, about how, like, Pokemon that had their like, stats artificially set. I don't remember, oh, there's another laser wall over here. I don't remember if, like, the full details, if their stats were considered impossible or not. Or if these Pokemon had, like, totally reasonable stats and moves. They just cheated to get them faster than it would have taken to acquire them legitimately in-game. Something like that. Yeah, exploring and catching them all is the appeal for me too. I mean, I played some competitive, if you want to call it that, with Pokemon Battle Revolution. It was the one on the GameCube that came out around Gen 4. And my Gen 4 team, I think, was the first time I really tried to think about movesets and whatnot. And I did have some good online matches that way. What is this device? But for the most part, I've never really stuck my nose into competitive battling, because it just, I guess, it feels like it would be too tedious to do with all the training and the effort values, and I think having to just have a working knowledge of the metagame and knowing how to counter. To breath, grab my air bubbles, thank you, Carmen. Oh, hello. Oh, thank you, and welcome. S4E4, boy, I really gotta get in the habit of asking people how to say their names. I thought I could take that rocket up the stairs, but oh well, whatever. I'm not going for 100%, so I'll just follow Carmen, I suppose. You stop being interested in competitive battles when your child self learned that you couldn't just use your favorites. But as Karen said in Gold and Silver, that how did she say it? Not like real trainers or true trainers use their favorites. Something like that, though. That was the intent. Use the Pokemon you like best. Of course, using the Pokemon you like best in theory and in practice are very different things. It's always a little sad when I remember looking at the what is it? My brain wants to say type charts. It's not correct. The tier lists of competitive Pokemon, and a lot of my favorites are in low tiers, bottom tier. Like, look, okay, look, maybe nobody else likes Golem, but I do. I like a good Cool Rock. I feel bad for Ledian. I feel like a Pokemon... Oh, the piranhas are coming to take my air bubbles. They're technically my air bubbles for my use. Ahem. Anyway, I feel bad for Ledian because it's a cool Pokemon conceptually. I like the sort of Sentai hero vibes it has, and yet, ow, so many Pokemon are held back by either subpar stats or poor move pools. In Diamond, I really wanted to have a Magnezone on my team when I played competitively in Battle Revolution. I did. Their name was Horatio. But I couldn't make a lot of use out of them because in Gen 4, Magnezone's move pool is abysmal. And I think the only moves, or offensive moves you have are electric and steel type, unless you want to do some hidden power trickery. SF, thank you! Oh, and someone else who's familiar with Space Station Silicon Valley and Rayman, wonderful! I'm always happy when people are familiar with whatever it is I'm playing, but especially like the older and/or more obscure stuff. I mean, in my mind, Nintendo 64 isn't old or obscure, but I have certain friends who would love to prove otherwise. Luce, I know you're not here, but I can feel you here psychically. You will use Sunflora and no one can stop you. Good. I respect that. Use the hero you like best is what you tell your friends when you play hero shooters. Just because a character is meta doesn't mean you'll win just because you picked them. Better to use a hero you have fun with and can play with well rather than a hero you can't get to work for you. I concur. Despite not playing hero shooters, but the other games types that I do enjoy. Same principle, yeah. I think it's just important that you have fun. Where's that cage? I feel like I went past the cage. I can hear it swinging below me. Yeah, cage is where are you? There you are. Sorry, well, not quite. There's a fellow in here, sir. Hey, hey. Ow. It didn't go well for both of us. Whoops. I wonder if Crobat is still considered... it's been a long time since I've seen any tier listings for Pokemon. But Crobat, I feel when I tried playing competitively, air quotes, was in the overused tier? Or no, underused, I think. Sorry, underused. Or like, what is the tier that's like just below... Not overused, unless that is the tier I'm thinking of, but the baseline competitive tier. Like, use these Pokemon if you want to have a snowball's chance in hell. Yeah, that's what I've heard about Mario Kart World as well, that just about everyone is viable. And there's, I guess, hopefully less meta. We're not going to see like a bunch of Waluigis and Rosalinos and Wigglers and teddy bears, etc. Yeah, that's true. Some games do feel relatively obscure, but a lot of people have fond memories of them. I just have to find them. Welcome to the council chamber of the Teensies. Splendid! You've got enough alums to pass through. Prepare yourself to discover a new world. Come on, don't be shy. He's got performance anxiety. Don't be so hard on him. Oh boy. Do you like plums, everybody? I hope I wasn't supposed to get one from up there. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. Warning, Labyrinth. If you get lost, contact Robo-Rooters immediately. Oh, hello. Maybe I should dig up some more N64 games. I just feel like I want to stream low-poly old stuff these days. Maybe I'll look up Rocket Robot on Wheels. Or I'll mention some other N64 game in some stream of consciousness soliloquy. And then abruptly decide, actually, why didn't I just stream that? I mean, that's how we got Space Station Silicon Valley, after all. Although the N64 game that has been on the forefront of my mind most recently has actually been Donkey Kong 64, oddly enough. I went up there. And I can hear a cage, too. Where is it? Hang on, I want to turn the camera. I want to turn the camera so I can look around for the cage, and I can't. Maybe if I move. Maybe just step back a sec. If I can... I can hear it. I don't know where it is. It's off to the left somewhere, I think. Probably up there where those lums are. Oh, well. Oh, no, it's down here. But how do I get in there, I wonder? There's probably maybe a path? Like down below? Or you just go. Just go. Yes, I have heard of Medieval with... What was his name? Sir Daniel Fortescue, I think. I haven't actually gotten to play it, but I've read about it. It was one of those games, you know, I'd read about in EGM. And thinking that it looked cool. The reason I was thinking about Donkey Kong 64... is, I mean, I do want to stream it at some point. I'm gonna hit the lava. I'm gonna hit the lava. This was not a good use of my time. Goodbye. But I was thinking about it because... how to explain? I was thinking about Rare's catalog of Nintendo 64 games specifically. And the proliferation of like the collectathon platformer, and looking at Rare's games on the Nintendo 64. Now with the caveat, I have never played Perfect Dark or Blast Core in any way, so I'm discounting those, although they're not collectathon platformers. So it's, at least I'm pretty sure Joanna Dark does not go around hopping and bopping on top of enemies' heads. Oh, this is how you get up here, I see. But Donkey Kong 64, I think, is Rare's video gamiest video game. What does that mean specifically? Well, when I look at the levels in Donkey Kong 64, nothing in the levels seems to exist organically. Everything in the level feels like it was put there strictly for the purpose of, you know, being a video game. Like just all the collectibles, all the items, all the switches with all the characters' weapons on them, the headphones, the music pads, the buttons, all of that. Like it doesn't feel, DK Isle doesn't feel like a lived-in world. It feels like just a very deliberate video game stage that you're walking around, if that makes sense. This isn't necessarily a bad thing if a video game is extremely video gamey, but then I think about Rare's, I'm gonna say their least video gamiest video game on the N64. Where is it? There it is. Which, to me, is Conker's Bad Fur Day. Which might sound like an odd choice. Oh, I thought I could grab the spider web up above. Oh, I missed. But because, unlike Donkey Kong 64, which is littered with collectibles and switches and items and just a lot of things that, again, don't feel like they exist organically in that world. Whereas Conker's Bad Fur Day, like, everything exists in context. They even make a point of things being context sensitive. You know, like, they acknowledge these context sensitive buttons and whatnot. Oh, come on, man, let me on the plum. So we don't talk about DK at least almost once every stream. I was gonna say Dewey, but then I thought, oh wait, no, well, it's definitely come up the last two after my unfortunate ability to impersonate Lanky Kong came to life. And no, I'm still not sure how I feel about that. Yeah, it is interesting that I guess the foundations of the collectathon in the Donkey Kong Country series, like, oh, come on, man, my plum. Like when you start at the first Donkey Kong Country, which the only optional things that the game kept track of were the bonus stages, and you didn't get anything special for getting 101%. Just, you know, made you feel good. And then Donkey Kong Country 2 added more with the DK coins and the creme coins from the bonus stages. And then Donkey Kong Country 3 had the banana birds. I'm so scared I'm not going to land on this plum, especially because I can't see it and I can't turn the camera. Where is it? There it is. Please, please, go on the plum. Go on the plum. Go on, Rayman, go on the plum. Okay, okay. That's a really good word to describe Conker's Bad Fur Day. Diegetic, yeah. Just in comparison to Donkey Kong 64, they feel like polar opposites. I mean, both in terms of design philosophy and tone, maybe. I mean, K. Rool did want to blow up the entire island, regardless of who or what was on it. Yeah, hi Murphy. Did you want to go on DK Isle before it blows up? Asking for a friend. You've guessed how to climb onto the plum and move by shooting in the opposite direction. If you want to grab it, stand in front of it. You can throw it in the air, just press A. Or throw it in front of you, just press B. The plum lets you move on lava as well as water. And why not stick one on a post? When it's far away, shoot it to make it move. Don't hesitate to use it against your enemies. Like you? Okay, bye, Murphy. Why a plum? Why not a plum? I haven't had a plum in forever. I think they might be in season. Maybe. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Oh, there it goes. There I go. Cool. That's right. You're here in time for game theory, Mori. I don't know what it is. I like talking about games and game design. Game design fascinates me. And why do you think I was so deeply invested in UFO 50? Now that's some game design, baby. Also, Endora, thank you for telling me about your own forays into UFO 50. I've been appreciating hearing about that, especially knowing that you're a fellow Porgy enjoyer. There's some games in the collection that I felt would be polarizing, and Porgy is one of them. Divers too. I feel like if you like Porgy, you might like Divers, but I feel like Divers probably has a very high chance of repelling people. I know you're back there. I know you're back there. Come on, buddy. It did have a strange vibe, didn't it? It's tough to quantify, but I think part of it is it doesn't feel like any of the previous Donkey Kong games. The atmosphere is totally different. It's got this sort of weird... I don't even know if I need to kill this thing, but it's annoying me because I can hear its creaky little hops. Look, do you want to fight me, pal? I'm just trying to get him on the rebound, but it's not happening. There we go. One thing about Donkey Kong 64 that I guess bothers me, if you want to put it that way, aside from like the whole too much collectibles, is the way the dialogue's handled. In a way, it feels very lifeless compared to something like the Banjo games, in part because of the way you interact with characters. Like how Banjo characters would make those little noises when they talk. But in Donkey Kong 64, it's just a static little balloon with words in it that pops up. And it just feels, I don't know, very lifeless in comparison. Nobody makes little noises. There's got to be a spot where I can hit this thing on the rebound. It just wants to say hi, but it's too shy. Oh, there. I had it for a second. Come on. I just need the sweet spot. I just need the sweet spot. If I could just find the spot that will angle and hit this little friends. Please, not up. Not up. Nope. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on, please. Oh. Should not be difficult. Should not be difficult, but I don't think I can progress until I kill it. Oh, this is here. For you, it felt like it had a sort of eerie, uneasy vibe or feeling to a lot of the areas, even when it seemed like it wasn't trying to. I wonder if there's any relation to, if not like sort of the lonely feel, the way the dialogue was delivered. Well, not lonely, empty, I guess. There's a lot of like just really annoying sound effects. There you are. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, I forgot if I stay still, it comes at me, or if I look away. And here I thought, oh, I have to get it on the rebound. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, the difference in tone is another big facet of it too. Oh, does he not want to come out while I'm charging? Come on. Come on. Come on, come on. Mike Wazowski's evil cousin. He's been covered up far too many times. Okay, there we go. I got a plum. It was just Mike Wazowski with indigestion. He had just eaten one plum the size of his entire body. So no wonder it didn't agree with him. There we go. Hang on, hang on. No, come back, no. Come back. Oh, please. Oh, you played more UFO 50 today, oh ho? Yes, please do tell me about it later. This is the, was it the Sanctuary of Fire, Stone, and Fire, Lava? Doesn't say on here. It's the Sanctuary of Fire and something. Of stone fruit and suffering. Oh, we're away from the lava. No more suffering. It's fine. I was reading the other day about Donkey Kong 64 that there's the Tag Anywhere mod that's available, which when it... Okay. Which whenever I do stream Donkey Kong 64, it'll happen. It will be with... Okay, goodbye. It will be with that mod specifically. Apparently, using that mod cuts down on several hours of playtime because players typically have to spend huge chunks of that game running back and forth to tag barrels. Plus the whole issue of like you find something that you can't pick up with the Kong you're using, so you have to remember to come back when you find a tag barrel, but it's really out of the way, and then of course, oh, where the heck was this thing? I'm not gonna remember where it was. Uh-oh. That's not the authentic experience. It's not. But I've played the authentic experience. I've done my time in the mines. Oh, DK64 is the only Donkey Kong game you've played. See, now, that makes me curious to hear what the country games would feel like to someone who's only played 64. Sort of working backwards? Not even necessarily working backwards, but no, not again, no! But experiencing the vast change in atmosphere, but from the opposite direction. Since the country games are much more atmospheric. And how they had David Wise doing the music. David Wise and Evelyn Fisher, I think. Oh, come on, man. I think Robin Beeland a bit too, rather than Grant Kirkhope. Whereas Kirkhope did 64, and the... Okay. And the difference is extremely noticeable. Rayman really likes fried plums. I wonder how a fried plum would taste. Surely someone has tried it. At like a state fair somewhere. I don't feel like maybe it would necessarily fry great. Oh, come on, because of the water content. I'm not... Maybe you'd have to freeze the plum? I don't know. I have never tried to deep fry anything before. I like to cook. I've never tried to deep fry. I'm too intimidated. Suffering is part of the game. That's true. If you're not suffering, are you really living? Pain is what reminds us we're alive. Until we're not. You'd be down for keeping the tag barrels, but with a mod so all the bananas and coins are collectible by anyone. That would also work. I would be cool with the tag barrels if it wasn't arbitrarily, oh, you can't pick up these bananas and these coins because they're green, and that's only for Chunky. If Lanky breaks a green balloon, he will die. And why do you think that game features Lanky Kong? You know, the Kong that everybody loves and remembers above all else, because so many other Kongs tried to pick up green bananas and they died for it. And now Lanky is all we have left, the bottom of the barrel, if you will. Oh, I wanted those. But I didn't want to jump, so, oh. Deep fried plums. You did find a recipe. Sauteed plums I could see. The deep frying, I'm not sure how you prepare them. Oh, see this golden banana only Lanky can get? It's surrounded by red bananas. Well, sorry Lanky, your time has come. Ow, this is making me want a plum. I have peaches, it's not the same. Lanky eating unripe bananas, truly the wildest Kong. Uh-oh, I'm about to fall in the lava. Whoop. Can I hop on on here? I hear a cage. Yeah. Give me that. Give me that. Oh, okay. Never mind. Where's the cage? Oh, that's where I came from. Is it up here? No. I can hear it. Where is it? Haunting me. Well, I guess you're just gonna have to stay in there, huh? You've seen bits and pieces of the other side-scrolling DK games, and they seem entirely different altogether from DK64. Yeah, they're very different atmospherically. Which kind of makes me wonder, like, maybe if Donkey Kong 64 might have originally started as a slightly different project with a different IP? I don't know. I want to say that I do like Donkey Kong 64 for the most part, because I did play a lot of it back in the day. Although, you know, when you're younger and you have a lot more free time, playing a game like Donkey Kong 64 and all the extra hours added by going back and forth between the tag barrels seems a lot more palatable. That's how you say it, right? I did it. But when I don't have as much time... Oh, right, B button. Wait. Mods like that are extremely welcome. Lanky likes his nanners sour and grainy. That's why he has a funny face, because he's always eating sour bananas. He's suffering for the sake of... I was going to say his art. I don't know if... Oh, no! 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 My orb. Okay, okay. This reminds me ever so slightly of... I'm thinking it was at the either beginning of Majora's Mask or specifically the Deku Butler's race. It's the Deku Butler's race, I think. Yeah. You heard Rare had two teams. Their A team worked on Banjo-Kazooie and the B team worked on Donkey Kong 64. Interesting. I would believe it if it were true. Because I know that's a thing some studios will do. I've also heard of some studios... Oh gosh, what was it? It wasn't a game studio, it was a film studio. I think it was DreamWorks when Shrek was being produced. And I might be misremembering. It was something like they would not punish animators exactly, but they would switch people from working on The Prince of Egypt to Shrek. You have displeased us. You have been sentenced to the Shrek mines. Okay, do I just... Oh, I wanted to throw that to the other side. Oh, boy. Old Square did that too. Interesting. In DreamWorks, they literally called it getting Shrek'd. Outstanding. I don't suppose Rayman can actually... No. Could it roll on the side? No. Okay. Come on. It's, I suppose, funny in a way that I haven't seen The Prince of Egypt in a long time. I do remember it being like a very lavishly animated movie. But beyond like the basic plot beats, which, you know, aren't really that hard to remember, I suppose, because the biblical story of Moses, I think, is fairly well known in the greater pop culture zeitgeist. But a lot of people remember Shrek. That's the one that sticks in people's minds. The fountain of memes. No. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh, I just need to get this orb at a pedestal. Stop harassing me, please. Please, my Rayman. He is very weak. Ugh. There we go. Don't make me die and restart this whole level, please. This is the level you greatly dislike, huh? The plum riding? This little creature is harassing me. Give me a chance. That's hardly sporting. To assault me mid-cutscene. You think most big companies have A and B teams. You remember at one point, Disney's A team was focused on the more important film, Pocahontas, while the B team was focused on this lesser project called The Lion King. How wild to think about. That The Lion King was seen as the lesser. The only thing I remember about Pocahontas, the only thing is Colors of the Wind. That's it. I remember not liking it. I mean, I saw it, I think, only once when I was very small. And I'm sure I didn't like the romance and everything plot. And now as an adult, I'm sure I would also dislike it for more complex reasons now that I have a better understanding of the world. But, oh, no, don't put me in the pit. Okay, there we go. The only pit allowed is the one in the plum. Good. I'm trying to remember the words to Colors of the Wind. The melody's there. Did you ever see the wolf cry to the blue corn moon? Or ask the something why she swims? Can you sing with all the voices of the mountain? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Can you paint with all the colors of the winds? That's all I remember. So many Disney songs are not in a comfortable range for me to sing. I don't know what my range is, but it feels like so many, like, especially like female singers are like, oh no, I can't helicopter here, or soprano or alto. I feel like I'm probably lingering more in the tenor range. Sing it as Lanky. Can Lanky sing? You know what? Maybe that was Lanky singing. Maybe Lanky has like a beautiful, soft, oh, great. My range is Maury. Thank you. Toy Story was a movie I've seen a lot of. You know how like little kids will get fixated on certain movies and watch them repeatedly? I remember Toy Story was one for me. You got a friend in me. You got a friend, and I'd always sing along with that, even though I think that song, no, drives me crazy. Can I ban myself? How funny, it's the second time that song has come up in the past weeks. It also came up during Friday's stream, albeit I kept invoking it by accident because I was trying to remember the name of Friend Like Me from Aladdin. There we go. Ooh, cutting it close, Rayman. All right, round two. I'm sorry, I can't remember my Newmans, okay? Toy Story was one for you, and Jingle All the Way, really? The one with Arnold Schwarzenegger? That one, I think? With the Turbo Man dolls? I'm thinking of the right movie, right? Oh god. Okay, where is the blue pedestal? Is it... No, that's the orange. Oh, what's another Newman? I can get my Newmans mixed up. Is there one in Seinfeld? See, I'm so scared I'm gonna get names wrong. And then my egregious pop culture ignorance will come to light. You know, as if it wasn't out in the open beforehand. Okay, good. I'm not grossly misremembering. Your little brother hyper-focused on Toy Story when they were a kid. Sorry, Umber, we're talking about Toy Story. Guardian of the Sanctuary of Stone and Fire. Look at this boss we're gonna fight. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna smack him with plums. He's gonna get all sticky and gross. And then he's gonna have to go to the dry cleaners to get his whole steez deep cleans. You know how expensive it is to deep clean stone? It ain't cheap, my friends. Okay, I didn't have to go as far back as I actually did. Oh yeah, like the salad dressing? I don't think I've bought salad dressing in a million years. If I want salad dressing, I just do a little mixture of olive oil and balsamic vinegar with like some herbs, like maybe salt or something. Here we go. We're walking to the boss arena. Any minute now. I win. And yes, that's it. That's it. Maybe it's a little consolation after going through that level. Here you go. The boss is nothing. They just gracefully walk to their demise. Oh, and now it's time to visit Long Mallow. Or Lanky Kong, the instigator that when I started making lanky noises, and then I realized after chat pointed it out, I can mimic lanky to an unfortunate degree. Oh, the dressing is Paul Newman's brand. What about Randy Newman? Maybe he should go into salad dressing, huh? Make some vinaigrettes. Hello, Lanky Mellow. You have found the second mask. Good, Rayman. You're getting closer to your goal. Just 2 more masks and I will awaken. Be careful. The rest of your quest will be even harder. I had to get that in there. I haven't warmed up. I don't know how good it was. No, I don't care. They can all cook in those cages. Ooh, that does sound good. Makes me want, it's not, I'm not thinking of marinating Romano tomatoes, but I'm thinking about pizzas with cherry tomatoes on top, where they kind of blister under the broiler. Delicious. Oh, I hear some robots. Hello. Oop, ow. I wonder if it's more expedient to charge up my shots. I suppose it would be if I could only hit the pirates, you know, like once every few seconds. How come they get iframes? That's hardly sporting. The door is closed by 4 switches. Cool, thanks, Murphy. Never would have figured that out. Murphy is what's wrong with video games today. All that tutorializing. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, tomatoes on pizza is great if done right. You don't want them getting soggy, but if, like, when I think again about those cherry tomatoes, when you sort of blister them under the broiler, it sort of brings out their sweetness. Delicious. You just gotta be careful, you don't want a soggy pizza. Golly, I've not had pizza in a while. Sometimes I'll make pizza, well, if you want to call it that, using naan bread or pita bread. I don't know if people like using pita bread, but I like naan bread. And then brushing on, you know, like pizza sauce or olive oil and some herbs, and then pizza toppings. Delicious. However, it's been way too hot to run the oven. But perhaps when it cools off a little, I'll do some little pizzas. I like cooking, but I've barely done any cooking for the past, gosh, like month, 2 months, because it's been so hot. So most of my meals have been like very simple, or just, you know, like fruit, sandwich, cereal, granola, yogurt. Something I don't have to cook. Yeah, way too hot. And even if I felt like cooking, I find the heat really diminishes my appetite. I do have a lot of popsicles during the summer, however. I can hear that noise over there. A regional place there that does a taco pizza with refried beans, mild taco sauce, tortilla chips, tomatoes, and other Americanized taco toppings. Surprisingly good when fresh. Intriguing. Are you gonna... Hey, there you go. Jeez. Ah, no? Okay, maybe not what I wanted. Hang on. Hey, now... I want to lure him off the side, but... No, he just stops. Not in... Oh, hang on. Okay, this is what I need. Come on, give me the plum. Give me the plum! Please, thank you. I would try the taco pizza, but... I'm sure it has beef on it, and I'd have to get it without the beef, I think. There we go. You live like this now. Congratulations. A surprising number of people have had taco pizza before. Is there a switch I'm missing somewhere since I'm up here? Let me look back down here. Probably walked past it somewhere and I just can't see. No? Maybe that's just the way back up, I guess. Whatever, I guess I'll go down here. Ooh, what kind of ice cream do you like? I enjoy unusual ice cream flavors, however, you can't beat a really good vanilla. Especially paired with fresh fruit. Like, when strawberries are in season, get yourself some freshly sliced strawberries and some vanilla ice cream, and then a little bit of balsamic vinegar. Or, if you can be patient enough, a little balsamic reduction. Which all you gotta do is get, like, I don't know, I guess say a quarter cup or a half cup, however much you want to make, of balsamic vinegar. And then just cook it over a simmer until it reduces. But if that's too much work, you can just pour a little balsamic vinegar on. That just sort of concentrates the flavor. Super good. Heck, I'm trying so hard. You know what? Let me look down here just once more. I just want to make really sure that that one switch is the only thing here. I think so. Yeah. There's only this one corridor. I don't want to risk missing something else silly, like Cavern of Dreams. Hot apple pie with vanilla ice cream has to be one of your favorite desserts. Maybe I should make apple pie when it cools down. and just, you know, treat myself since it's been so long since I've cooked anything. Okay, I need one more switch. Let's see. Where have I not gone yet? I think I've been up here. I've gotten this switch. And then that's where I just came from. It was over there. I don't see one here. That's the door itself. Yep. Is it possible I missed one over here, maybe? I can't do mint choco ice cream. But that means more for you. Mint is just too much for me, I think. I can deal with peppermint tea, curiously, but not mint in any other form. I've already been up here, so I don't need to be here. Vanilla ice cream with black raspberries. I want to try that. I don't think I've ever had black raspberries, period, but raspberries are my favorite fruit, bar none. Maybe just down here? This better not kill me. Okay, just down here. A brookie, a brownie, and a chocolate chip cookie layered on one another. I feel like I've heard of this before, or at least like the portmanteau does not immediately sound strange to my ears. Like I feel like, oh, come on, I've encountered it before. Well, that's not even where I need to climb up to. I'll worry about that switch and those platforms after I get rid of this pirate and hit this. There we go.
Yay! Hey!
Yay, hey! Were you going to say your name, Rayman, and then you got self-conscious about it because I pointed it out so much? It's cool, maybe it's a new trend. Maybe we should all celebrate by saying our names. So no one forgets who has completed this mighty deed. Yeah, Mari! Actually, that feels bad. Never mind. Maybe if I stole someone else's name. Maybe if I just say, yeah, Rayman. I don't know if this is actually the fastest way back to where I was. And in fact, this may be slower. But whatever, I'm going this way now. Is there anything over here? No. Or there could be, maybe, if I flung myself off, but I don't want to, because I don't have to circumnavigate those platforms again. Okay, here we go. Back out in the main area. Oh! Whoops! Oh, and I have to circumnavigate the platforms again. Good job. I've never been able to find black raspberries as a thing. Maybe if I went to a farmer's market or something. Even getting red raspberries here, I mean, I can, but unless they're on sale, they're so expensive, and I hate it. When they're on the sale for even a little bit, I feel like I go ham buying them. Which for me is maybe buying, like, I go to the store and I get 2 packs of them. Whoa, slow down, Maury. But that sounds so good, a more mellow flavor and vanilla ice cream. Woo. Come on. There we go. Whoop. Easy does it. Easy does it. There we go. There we go. I assume these sections of this game are probably a little polarizing. Ow. Teensy. The Fairy Glade. Yeah? Do I want to go here right now? Sure. Why not? I'm up here. Alright. Ooh. Hello? Mushi mushi. More plums. Ooh, you used to go picking wild raspberries and strawberries in the summer. I'm jealous. I've never gotten to try a strawberry fresh from the vine. But I feel like a sun-ripened strawberry probably tastes so much better than what you can get in the grocery store. Raspberries I used to pick when I was little because the first house we lived in the city, there were raspberry bushes around the property. So in the summer, I'd eat a ton of raspberries growing out there. But then one year, we had this really nosy, busybody neighbor who liked to exert her will on the condominium board, I guess. I was too little to really understand most of what my mom was really irritated about her. But no, I remember she decided, oh, I don't like how the raspberry bushes are blocking the view of like the alleyway that goes behind this house. I want them gone. So almost all of the raspberry bushes got torn down by the condominium board, except for like 2 on the side of our house, and I was gutted. Even though we don't live there anymore, it's still gutting, because whomever lives there now is being deprived of raspberries as we speak. It should be primo raspberry season. What if even those 2 bushes are no longer there? I also remember when I was really little, you know how, small children, hello, maybe don't fully comprehend what's being shared with them. Where can I go in here? Whoop, yes. I remember there was another neighbor, and I don't think my mom liked her very much. I think for similar reasons, because she might have also been a busybody, but I was so little. Oh, whoop, I was so little, I don't really remember. But the neighbor's name was Ardell. A name I've never heard before or since. But I remember my mom saying, oh, I need to go visit Ardell. But because I'd never encountered that name, I thought she was saying O-U-R space D-E-L-L. What is Ardell? My Dell too? I don't know what this is. Oh, there's the switch there. Whoop. Oops. Wild strawberries are pretty tiny. They still gotta be good, right? A more concentrated flavor, perhaps, if they're small. Good enough. Hit it with my face. I remember that same busybody neighbor, not Ardell, but another neighbor, the one that wanted the raspberry bushes cut down, also demanded we cut down one of these 2 large trees that were on the edge of the property. Again, because she didn't like how, I think it blocked visibility of the alleyway or whatever. Not even. And I was similarly gutted because I used to play in and around that tree a lot. I would climb it. Oh, I would go directly into the sludge. I wouldn't climb it very far because I would get sap on my hands. It was a fir tree, and I just hated the smell of it. But I would climb the tree. I remember playing pretend under the tree a lot. I would set up like a circle of rocks and pretend all my members of the council were there. They would all be like cartoon characters and whatnot, because that was my frame of reference as like a small child. I'm not sure exactly how old I was, but pretty young, I think, because I don't believe my brother was in the picture at the time. So it would have been like 4, 5, 6, maybe around that age. I distinctly remember all the circle of rocks for the council. I don't know if the way I played with toys and, well, rocks and other things, the way I played pretend was unusual, or if that's just like universal little girl behavior. But maybe you see how in the past I've talked about how I like characters in books and comics that are weird little girls because I find them so relatable, like Yotsuba, because they just remind me a lot of the things I would do when I was little. Like the chapter of Yotsuba where she runs around with a water pistol, and very it gets really serious about like being like a an action movie, like a grizzled noir hero shooting bad guys. I thought, yeah, same. That's what I do. Hello, Crush Me. How are you? I was trying to think of how to say "how are you" in another language, because I'll usually go like "O genki desu ka?" How are you in Japanese? I guess I could say "como se va?" But I tried to think, how do you say "how are you" in Spanish? But the only thing my brain will say is "por qué," which is like, but why? Anyway, the pirate prison ship, slaves now on board, 33,524. What is it? Your ferocity. He already has 2 masks. You idiotic fool! Go get him and bring him back to me, dead or alive. Do I get to keep the hat that you've thrown at me? How is Night Rain? I have been slacking on my games off stream. So I've just been too tired. I mean, I did, if you missed it on my pal Nicolus's channel, I did, a little Mario Party Superstars collab with him and my friends Nox and Kapotoko. I don't know if either of them are here right now, but Kapotoko is a mod, so you gotta be in your best behavior if you see him. I also believe it's his birthday tomorrow. So if you see Kapotoko, tell him happy birthday. Or else, you have no say in the matter. I used to have a desktop wallpaper based on art from this level, based on the precipice of Rayman running across, well, these wooden bridges with the pirate ship shooting cannons at him. When I said the first stream when I had like a Rayman phase, wasn't kidding. Probably why like I played through like all of Rayman 3 in one sitting once. It wasn't my first time through the game, it was my second time through Rayman 2. Just one night I thought I'm gonna play Rayman 3, and then I played it all night and I beat the game. I think like the whole playing pretend thing when you're little is normal and unremarkable little kid behavior. Specifically, I'm thinking of how I would have like the circle of rocks. It's like the council. Oh, hang on a second. I just pulled out my headphones. You can't tell, but I can tell. And I'm gonna be able to hear the music. And Rayman yelling as I send him plummeting to his doom again. Sorry, buddy. Whoop. There we go. Okay. No. Whoop. I remember having pretty elaborate, like, I don't know if you'd call it, plots or storylines with, like, my toys. But I remember, like, when I'd be playing with my toys, or, like, Legos and stuff in the bath, I'd always come up with these elaborate storylines. I don't remember any of them because I was, oh, come on, Rayman, I was too small to recall them all, but there's definitely a lot of that. I can't resist a good weird narrative. Which reminds me, I have... Oh, come on. Same spot again. I have several writing projects in the back burner. Sitting in documents. Man, writing the first draft of anything is always the hardest part. I'm sure this goes for everyone who writes, but my stories are never good until, oh, come on, and like at least the second draft. And I have to remind myself that, now just get the framework out. It's going to be bad until at least the first pass. But I forget that, and I'm like, oh, I can't make the words come. I did see an article the other day that featured a quote from, oh gosh, it was one of the writers of The Simpsons, and now I can't remember which one. But he talked about his process for writing episodes and how he would write the whole first draft in one day if possible. Like, just get everything down in one sitting, so it's there, it's done. And I believe he framed it as thinking of it like a really crappy elf came and did all the writing for him. You know, like the elves and the shoemaker, all good. Except instead of making shoes, it's an elf writing a story for you. And he's very proud of it, but he doesn't realize how bad it is. So you have to go in and fix his work. But just the fact that that first draft exists alleviates so much of the strain of trying to write. Because I concur that's usually the worst part, is just getting the framework down. And what I dig my heels in the most. I was gonna say this reminds me a bit of stuff in Super Mario 3D World, but I suppose I should say that Super Mario 3D World has merely evoked Rayman 2 in my mind. Rayman helicopter-haired, so Kitty Mario could nya. Get up there, Rayman. Come on. I know they call it a rough trap, but why does it have to be rough? Why can't mine be silky smooth? Like a shark. It's a Tumblr joke, don't worry about it. Nice, I can actually use my magnificent golden fists instead of falling pathetically in the lava repeatedly. Take that. Is there one behind me on the very end of this crane? Maybe. Guess we'll never know. Yeah, actually getting through the drafting process is, it's the worst part. And of course, you know, like any daunting task, once you finally get the framework down, you step back and you look at it and you're like, you know, that wasn't that bad. But actually getting to that part, I hate it. It's like pulling teeth, it's like herding cats. And having to remember not to judge myself on the quality of my first draft. Especially writing-wise, like the jokes aren't funny until at least the first pass. Although, even saying that might be generous. You know what, I'm gonna, oh come on, really? Doesn't want to grab it, he doesn't want to grab it. Okay, well, goodbye. This is a sign from me to you. If you are listening to this stream and you have a rough draft, a work in progress of any sort of creative project, whether it be a written story, a piece of artwork, a craft project, anything like that that you've been putting off, this is a sign to go back to it. From me to you, even if you think, oh, but it's not that, it's okay. It's something I've been trying to teach myself when it comes to making art. I've been trying to focus on what's fun for the fun part of making art. And maybe this seems obvious when said out loud, but I really don't like having to refine a sketch and make a line art layer. Like a lot of artists will do a rough sketch layer and then they'll do a neat line art layer on top. Oh, great, goodbye. And I hate doing it. Like the usual artist foible of your lined version will never look as good as the sketch. You just become focused on all your mistakes, and I just don't like the refinement process. It slows me down, and if I thread the needle, if I get frustrated with a piece and drop it, it's usually around that part of the process because I hate doing it. But then I had this thought to myself, well, if you hate doing it, Maury, then don't. Just omit that part from your process. If you don't like doing line art, then just refine the sketch, get an eraser, erase the parts of the sketch you don't like. Paint everything on one layer, forget trying to do like neat color. If being rough and sloppy makes art more fun for you, then do it that way. And it probably sounds very obvious saying it out loud, but I needed that revelation. I got some more art I was working on before stream. It's almost done. I'll put it on B-Ski when it's finished, maybe tomorrow. It's another little Deltarune piece that popped into my head, but I do want to do some more stream-related art too. Uh-oh. Playing Mario Kart World has made me want to draw Mori in different outfits. I agree, it's rarely, the artistic process is rarely so smooth, and that's why, yeah, it feels so satisfying when you finally create something that feels right, that feels good to you, that you can step back and, oh, I wanted to hop off and get a better jump. Yeah, you know what? Sure. Well, you finished your second extra large dice bag last night. Congratulations. How'd you make it? Did you knit, crochet, sew? Maybe leather work? I was gonna say metal work, but, well, I guess you could make a chainmail dice bag. In fact, yeah, okay, there you go, chainmail. I had to stop and go, wait, no, my brother has made cool stuff out of chainmail before. It's probably chainmail. That sounds fun to do, like in a very zen sort of way. No, don't blow up on my head, please. I haven't gotten a knit in a while, but knitting, I wonder if it's like not crochet. Well, yeah, like crochet, but like making stuff out of chainmail is just this sort of simple, repetitive task. It's kind of soothing to complete. And it doesn't take a lot of brain power, so, you know, you can watch or listen to something while you're working on it. And then eventually you get to step back and look at the physical evidence in your hands of a thing you've made. I don't know if anyone else does this, like when they make a thing, any kind of art, any kind of creative endeavor, whether painting, music, craft, etc. If you just sort of step back and bask in it for a while. I don't know if basking is the word exactly, but just looking at it and going like, wow, I made that, and I posted it somewhere, I shared it with people. I exist, I have a presence, I've made art. Hello. Do you like art, pirate friends? You probably don't, unless I guess you like the art of war, maybe. Whoop, 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 whoop. I assume with crochet, you probably have to count. Because I found with knitting, I had to not get too distracted, which, well, I mean, we've seen how I get. Particularly if you're trying to do any sort of pattern. Like, say, knitting a striped scarf. I'd have to count my rows. Which you'd think, you know, wouldn't be that big of a deal. You get to the end of a row, then you just make a little tally mark somewhere, make a note, like, hey, end of a row, one tally, but so easy to just forget, and you just power onwards. Free me! Thank you! Crocheting, you would lose track of how many chains you had in a row and end up with things being wonky. I want to learn crochet too. I've heard it's simpler than knitting, since you only use the one hook, right? It would make it a little more portable. The top of the worlds! Oh good, the chair! What's the chair? You'll see. Unless you've played Rayman 2 before, in which case you're like, oh great, the chair, there's the chair! Whee! Doesn't that look fun? He's having fun. They're communicating. Goodbye, I'll always remember you. Nothing over here? Nope, just mushrooms. They're nice mushrooms. Good to appreciate a mushroom every now and then. Here we go. Nope, that's gone. Don't worry, I'm sure I'll smack my face into something and I'll get a chance again. So this is the chair. If you get motion sick, I don't know if this would affect you, but if you do, you know, look away, take care of yourself. I like the rocket a little bit better than this, although I don't have to worry about maintaining the correct altitude on the Z-axis. I just have to turn Rayman's little head. Forget I can fire in the chair until an enemy starts shooting at me and it's like, oh yeah? You want some of this, bub? Oh boy. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. This reminds me I should stream F-Zero GX's story mode. But also, gosh, Chibi Robo is going to be out on the Virtual Console, well, NSO, like, what, on Friday, I think? Should I stream Chibi Robo? Would that be a good stream game? I was thinking about it. Woo. Warning, intruder. Cur. Catch him. Don't call me a cur, that's so rude. No. No lasers, no lasers. I don't know why these things freaked me out when I was little. I guess just because they're big. And they shoot lasers at you, but, I mean, they're nothing. But they're big. Yeah, I remember you playing a lot of Chibi Robo, and yet I was wondering if you remembered much, but I guess not. But I know a lot of people have really been looking forward to Chibi Robo being available on NSO. So maybe I should give it a try for stream. Should I stream always? Yes. I don't know. There's been some games that have been suggested, but I don't know if they'd actually be that interesting. Like, say, Sonic Heroes. Now, Shadow the Hedgehog, I hope, was at least funny, despite the incredible amount of jank present. Because, I mean, like, look at the cutscenes in that game. And the fact that it stars my boy Shadow. I love Shadow. I'm sorry your game isn't that good. Maybe someday we'll get a Year of Shadow. Or, I mean, sorry, no. We did get Year of Shadow, and they should give us remake of Shadow the Hedgehog. Sorry, that's what I wanted to say. But partway through, I'm like, no, wait, we did that. Sega capped it off with a motorcycle based off of the game Shadow the Hedgehog. But I want a remake of that game, but like good? Because I think it's what my boy deserves. Ow, 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 ow. But anyway, Sonic Heroes, I think in comparison, is probably a little dull. I wouldn't even say the jank is funny. The jank is not as egregious as it is in Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yay!
And I feel like the cutscenes are more annoying than funny. Poor Amy, her whole characterization is just Sonic. I need to find Sonic. What am I gonna do without Sonic? Amy, what have they done to you? My girl. Put her back. Can I get up over here? There was also in the first room like this, unless this is the same room from a different angle, there was a powder keg off to the side, but I never actually used it before leaving the room. I thought maybe I would come back to it, but perhaps not. What's that noise? Who's making noises at me? Who's beeping? Oh, I feel like the camera is disorienting me. Where am I going? Oh dear. I think this is where I came from. So I can hear that, yeah. That noise over there, but what is it? Okay, here's that powder keg. Well, what can I do with this? Is there something I can do with this? Could I take it down here? Or would Rayman just drop it? Rayman just drops it. Okay, alright. There must be something I can do with it. Oh, is that a cage up? No, it's a speaker. Okay. Is there something in here I could break with the rocket? Or not rocket, the powder keg. Whatever, you know what I mean. Thing that explodes. Can I get across here? Not loving this camera. Okay. There we go. Uh-oh. Whoa, whoa. Okay, you can cling to the ceiling. I thought I saw a spider web, but I thought maybe I'm hallucinating. Oh, I see. This is where I need to get the powder keg. I was wondering why there was that platform there when the spider web is available for me to swing across, but now I see. I remember this. Ooh. Nope, wrong. So if I may backpedal way back to the start of the stream, so the Kirby Air Riders Direct was this morning. If folks hadn't seen, if you're not aware, I am a big enjoyer of Kirby Air Ride. Hang on, I need to go this way. I played a ton of it on the GameCube with my bro, so I'm very much looking forward to this revisit. I guess it's not really a remake, it's just like straight up revisit, especially with that bigger city trial map with 16 players and online. Wowee. I hope it's all functional. Because I know NSO not always great. But then, I don't know, NSO is maybe hit and miss. Like, trying to play virtual console stuff online with friends, I could do Super Nintendo stuff, N64 and GBA has chugged heavily. Hey, bud. Oh, there's another chair here. Do I need this? No? Can I just sit in it? No. I'm coming, sorry. I'm just exploring. Well, that's why that little platform's there, I see. A little sad I didn't get to see the teensy cling to the ceiling. Yes, indeed, it was a Kirby racing type game. You can, especially now looking at the footage available for Air Riders, but you can really see the Smash Bros in it. Since Sakurai directed, well, I was gonna say both, but all. I didn't actually realize, though, that Sakurai hasn't directed a Kirby game since... What was the last... I think the last one he worked on was Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, which is a great one. I'd love to get the multiplayer working on NSO. But what was the last Kirby he directed before? Was it the original Air Ride? I can't remember. But it's been a while since Sakurai has helmed a Kirby. So it's another reason why I'm looking forward to it. I just like his design sensibilities, I suppose. Like just how he approaches gameplay. I do want to pick up Kirby in the Forgotten Land at some point. It is getting that extra Switch 2 content, which I'm sure it'll be even more pricey. I mean, I don't mind like buying DLC if it's meaty enough. But oh, hi Lee. What's up? Here you can win life force and power, and you have enough lums to go there. Oh, and I guess I'm just being kidnapped. I have no say in the matter. The time race. Oh look, it's what we saw in the attract mode, but for real. Forget that Lee has a tail. It's a good way to make your fairies a little more interesting than simply, you know, humanoid with pointy ears. Make them more bestial. Okay. Was that? Yeah, that was a checkpoint. Okay, cool. I think from a character design perspective, if you just make like humanoid but with like pointy ears or whatever, it's a waste. I don't really like Mario Kart. I mean, I could see why if you're a fan of, well, I was gonna say more traditional racing games, but I guess no other kart games. I wonder why that is. If it's like, well, I don't know what other kart games you do play, but when I think of Mario Kart, I know one of the, oh good. I'm not gonna say polarizing aspects, but maybe a trickier one to deal with is just the items. And how in Mario Kart a lot of the time your fate is not entirely within your hands. Even the other week I was doing a knockout tour, and like right before the finish line at the very end I got blue shelled and then got second place, and it's like, well, there goes the whole knockout tour. Oh boy, the depth perception here, scary. I don't want to use the helicopter hair because I feel like it slows me down too much, but oh, it's difficult to gauge this distance. Okay, here we go. It's funny that you mention Kirby racing game, because it is a racing game, and Sakurai starts the direct talking about the racing, but he also starts it by acknowledging a little, I forget exactly how he did it, but he acknowledges the fact that you're all here for City Trial. I missed a lum. I missed a lum. Well done, Rayman. That was very fast, was it? I deserve a more powerful shot, do I? Oh, cool. I missed a lum, though. Sorry. But yeah, City Trial is the best part. Just the sandbox chaos. Oh, that is really bothering me. I've missed one lum. Oh well. Maybe I'll fix it later. But for now, let's do the sanctuary before I call it an evening, shall we? So I do have to be up at butts o'clock for work tomorrow. My favorite time of day, butts o'clock, where I get to go to work. I'd like to see the Kirby series delve more into that kind of, I guess, sandbox multiplayer? Well, maybe not sandbox. I'm thinking about City Trial, because Sakurai described the map as a sandbox, but I'm also thinking of Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, which, if you're not familiar with, is a Game Boy Advance game, and I would describe it as, I know some people don't like the term, I would describe it as a Metroidvania, because you have a big map. I guess it's not quite a Metroidvania in that you're not gated by abilities. You don't get permanent upgrades, but you have this huge map. You can go anywhere on the map. If you play multiplayer, every player can go anywhere they want on the map, unlike many multiplayer games where you are tethered to wherever player one is. At any time, you can use your little Kirby cell phone to call other players for help, and they can respond and teleport directly to where you are. I thought it was a really cool concept, having that kind of big open map, but the player is free to go anywhere without being tethered to one another. I would love to see that revisited. I know, what kind of person is up and at work at butts o'clock? The only perk is that you get it over with early, and sometimes you get to unnerve the people around you. Like sometimes if I have an appointment, whatever, after work, and they're like, "Oh, are you going to work after this?" And I'm like, "Oh no, I'm done." Like, "What do you mean you're done? What time did you start?" I'm like, "Oh, you know, like 6:30 or whatever." I'm like, oh, "What do you mean 6:30?" I'm like, "That's not even early. I used to start at 5." Ooh, Jack X. I've never played a Jack and Daxter, even though I remember wanting to try them when I got the PS2 late in its life cycle. Wanted to try Jack and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank, but only the Ratchet and Clank happened. Yeah, I could definitely see that being like a sticking point for Mario Kart, because there's so many versions that you can't really get familiar with it because it's always changing. But I suppose it depends on one's approach too. Even Mario Kart World, I was thinking to myself, like if I wanted to, I could get like really into it. I could like look up time trial videos and see like how people are approaching these courses, particularly with the introduction of the rails and the wall riding and the boost jumps, etc. But then I thought, if I do that, then Mario Kart is going to become like more of a job or a chore, and I'm going to be stressing about doing perfectly and maintaining good racing lines, etc., etc. I thought if I do that, it's going to hamper the experience for me. Now, would I win a lot more? Would I play a lot better if I did? Yes. But I think it would start stressing me out, like F-Zero 99. I can recognize I have the raw aptitude, let's say, to play that game well. I can even win sometimes. But if I wanted to like play with the best of the best of the best, I would, you know, I'd watch videos and I need to learn like where all the primo racing lines are and where to boost and where you should use your skyway, etc. And I did for a little, but then I thought I'm starting to stress out about playing quote-unquote correctly. And that diminishes the fun for me when it's supposed to be my no thoughts, head empty game. And I guess Mario Kart is a little bit like that for me too. I need it to be my no thoughts, head empty game. Yeah, same. I was never able to get 100% completion on Amazing Mirror because there were some blocks. I distinctly remember at least one large block I could never remove to get past because you need all the Kerbos working in tandem to remove it, because one Kerbo can't inhale it. But I couldn't get the CPUs to work with me. They definitely had rocks for brains. And that's why Amazing Mirror being available on NSO is great in theory, except the lag trying to play NSO stuff online is a lot. Maybe if I try with my Switch by the router. That too, that's the other thing, is that if you get too good at something, then you're in that weird spot where you're much more skilled at it than your friends, where it's not fun for them because you're cleaning their clock. Oh, sorry, I was like, timer, do I need to jump? No. And it's maybe not, fun for you because it's too easy? That sounds disrespectful to your friends. Oh, good, I missed the checkpoint, so, okay, cool. Gotta do that again. But you're not good enough to play competitively. Ow. I feel like that about, oh, come on, a lot of games. Oh, come on. No, I can't get back on it. Okay. Like Mario Golf. It's hard to get people to play Mario Golf with me because I've played probably a lot more Mario Golf than the average, even Mario fan has. Heck, I did it again. I gotta stop swinging so early. And now, yeah, I can't get back on this, can I? No. You're so cool, Rayman 2. I need to get an Ethernet cable for the Switch is the thing. NSO has been laggy when I've tried to play like N64 and GBA games. Oh, come on. Online with friends. Man. Oh, it respawns. Okay, cool. But it's only when I've tried to play NSO stuff specifically. Like, say, I can play like Mario Kart with friends and it's fine, but if I try playing even stuff like Mario Kart 64 or Pokemon Stadium, it's very laggy. A multiplayer stream of Mario Golf Super Rush, but everybody uses the motion controls. Oh no, say goodbye to my monitor. Even the regular controls in Super Rush, I had difficulty jiving with. Yeah, I've never played the original Rayman, but I've heard it's extremely difficult. And in that you need to get 100% completion to beat it, I think. So you have to save all that. What are they called? Eletoons or something? Electoons? Something like that. Oh boy, those things vanished too abruptly. But at least I know it's coming now. I can't stop this, can I? No, I can't stop the fire. Just have to get as far as I can. Not far enough. Alright, alright. Another multiplayer game I remember is WarioWare, oh, what's the one on the GameCube called? Mega Party Games. There we go. Oh, come on. Rayman, 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 Rayman. Which takes the micro games from the GBA WarioWare and then applies them to a multiplayer setting. And the one time I got to play it with 4 people was... Oh, Rayman, what? There's a wind blowing it that blew him back. Anyway, was with my brother and our cousins, but I quickly realized the vast difference in our skill gaps. Now, I have played a ton of WarioWare, a lot. Really, Rayman? Why no grab? Why no grab? What me do wrong? Anyway, I've played a ton of WarioWare, a lot of WarioWare. And now, I don't think, bro, you haven't played WarioWare the GBA, yeah? I think. Although, hey, if you have NSO, it's there. Good. What the heck, why can't I make it to this platform? I'm in agony. But my brother's very good at video games as well. So he can keep up just by being good at games and having a good game sense. But our cousins had not played WarioWare and don't play games as often, so just the skill gap was huge, and it's like, well, oh, come on. Probably not fun for them, and then it's too easy for the rest of us. I need to jump on the platform and not miss it, you're right. Delay, you're right. Original Rayman was crazy hard. I'm surprised you got as far as you did as a kid, and you just can't be bothered as an adult. Oh, I'm trying, like, to jump at the last minute. Like, I can't... I'm locked in place on this thing. I can jump off it, but I can't run forward until it's vanishing. Oh, and then the jump doesn't work. And then I'm dead. Goodbye. Am I missing something, maybe? Maybe there's, like one of those little purple lums that I need on the platform. Or rather, that I need to get to that platform. I just felt like I can't quite make this jump. Oh well. Did I overjump at one time? And here I thought I was underjumping it. I was underperforming. Oh well. Is that cage? Oh, it's still broken. How kind. Thanks, Rayman. It even keeps the lums I've collected. There he goes. Tank controls. I can't believe I know how to use tank controls now. Well, I know how to play competently with them. It's not like I didn't know how they worked, but... Boy, when you're not used to tank controls, oh boy. That's what I was trying to do. But I guess I shouldn't wait until the last second. A little before the last second. Do they look terribly different, the Electoons in, like, Origin? I did it again. my brain hears the ticking and it's like, oh my god, I have to get off this thing. The door's gonna close. Oh, right, no. It's ticking because it's politely waiting for me to break. Oh, I hit that too soon. It's gonna knock me off. Nope, we're good. We're good. Okay. I know, camera. You don't have to remind me. But you do. No, Maury, you can't look this way. Forbidden. Oh, you want to see what you're doing? No. This is fun for him, by the way. I'm not hurting him. This is enrichment. They're very similar in each. Now, does Lee appear in, like, Legends or Origins? So I know there's other fairies that do appear. Oh, there's a wind pushing me forward. I'm trying to think, like, do they have tails? I don't think so. Okay, okay, platform. Nope. 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 Okay, okay. So long. What if I just break this wall? Is there like a purple lum behind it? Why would you grab? What am I missing? What am I doing wrong? Am I, like, I swear, no, oh, that's not what I meant to do, but oh, hey, I'm enlightened. Oh, wait, how do I scroll this again? No, it's not A or B. No, it's not the Z button again. L, R? No, unless I don't have... Oh, there we go. What did I just hit? Oh, the D-pad. The D-pad, okay. Okay. Uh-huh. First, you must know that the universe is made of energy. Okay, I think we read this already. Everything is given life by the tiny magical lights, which we call lums. There are 4 types of lums. The most important ones are the yellow lums. There are 1,000 of them. The yellow lums give knowledge to those who gather them and can also open doors into unknown places. The red lums are full of vital energy. I think I read this already. Purple lums assure the cohesion of the world. Without them, nothing would be solid or visible. With your magic fist, you can jump through the air and grab them one after another. I could use one of them right now. Blue lums contain the first breath. They are the origin of all life. Each creature receives at birth his blue lum and keeps them until the day they die. One day, the lums focus their energy into thought, and their consciousness brought to life a strange and marvelous creature, Polycus. His power is such that his smallest dream or desire becomes reality. Polycus decided to use his powers to bring people to the world. He began with the magical beings and dreamed up the fairies. They are his emissaries. After the first 4 lums, they made the silver lums, which give you your special powers. Polycus then created the teensies. Their role is to unveil all the roads in the world. They know every secret passage that can lead you to the Hall of Doors, where all paths eventually come together. Next, he created the simpler creatures, the people. First came Clark. His incredible strength proved very useful in carving the landscape, to fold hills into the monotonous plains, and to deviate the 2 impetuous rivers. So this is all the backstory we get on Clark, I guess. After came the adorable Glowbox and his family. Aren't they cute? Then why did you name his wife Uglet? The wise sages don't know what Polycus had in mind when creating them, but he truly used his sense of humor for inspiration. Okay, I think they're actually making fun of Glowbox here. I don't know if they're using cute sincerely. Close my eyes and use my inner Maury sense. Okay, running start while flower is burning. I'm gonna try. No. I have like a second. If I hold forward, like as soon as Rayman is untethered, if I don't time it right, I just fling him into the abyss. But if I'm too late, then I don't get to jump. It just immediately goes to the helicopter hair. I'm really not missing anything, huh? I feel like I am. Ugh. I don't even remember this giving me trouble. Oh my gosh, why? 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 I'm starting to feel like I'm doing something wrong. Gee, Maury, is the wrong thing maybe like not getting on the platform you need to be on? See, it vanishes too fast. Thank you. I don't even remember this giving me trouble in the past. Either that or I've just blocked it from my brain, but... I can't turn the camera, so I don't see... Oh! There we go! Holy moly, we did it. We did it. I don't know why it worked that time, but we're good. Everything's great. Everything's good. Okay, just don't fall off. Don't fall off. Don't die. It's good. Everything's good. Everything's great. A little scared of these, because depth perception. Whoa! Platforms, why do you do this? Oh, there's wind pushing me back. I mean, you can't tell, but it's pushing me to the wall. I'm not pressing anything, and it pushes Rayman back. Okay. We did it. I'm here. I hear a cage somewhere. Where? Whoa! Oh, thank goodness I had hit a green lump. Maybe I should just press forward before I die. Teehee. You managed to take an unintentional nap. I mean, I'll just take it that I sounded calming enough to help you take a much-needed snooze. I can't break that now. I mean, I could, but I think those platforms have fallen. Oh no, it's back. Here we go. Okay, now I need that platform. It's not gonna come back in time. Time to backtrack. Whoops. Was that cage really worth it? Maybe. There we go, thank you. Nope, okay. Yeah, the teensy better appreciate that. I could have just left you sitting there simmering forever. You know, unlike your friends in the previous sanctuary with all the lava. Oh, a shower. Don't mind if I... Oh. Don't mind if I don't, I guess. Come on. There we go. There we go. Can I climb here? No, I can't. I guess I just have to go under. Oh, that just obliterates you. Oh no, really? I just immediate obliteration. Oh, I'm glad that it put me back here. So how come, like, I can fall... Oh, I can fall in the lava, and this is fine, relatively speaking. I don't know if it's fine for Rayman. I don't know what sort of horrific, like, psychological torment he goes through being reformed every time. But the stream of sunny delight is just instant death. But I mean, yeah, that's what Sunny D'll do to you. Sunny D, oh no. I don't think I've had Sunny Delight since I was very small. I do have a memory of... We would get these, like, little individual bottles of Sunny D. And for whatever reason, when I would drink them, I would often, like... I'd like putting them in the freezer, for one. Because I like when it got kind of slushy. But I also remember, like, putting some in the little cap and sipping it out of the cap. Why, I don't know. It's just, you know, weird little kid behavior. Perhaps the council could tell me. Except that one busybody neighbor cut down the tree. Ow, stop it. That, oh. Do I have to maybe hit both switches in tandem? Is there like a second... Stop, stop, stop. I was feeling like maybe there's another switch I can hit. But no, that's as open as it'll... Oh, no? Okay, I just gotta keep forcing it open. Yeah, that's right, you stay open. Stay open. Okay, that's as open as it's getting. Alright. There we go. Cool. Well, Rayman should watch his sugar anyway. Just for the sake of his health. I mean, you can't just live off a diet of plums. It's a lot of fiber, you know, but you need some protein, too. He's got an orange allergy. He can't drink Sunny D. Well, funnily enough, one of the Sunny D flavors that I remember we had in the little bottles was grape? Question mark? I mean, now it was purple. I don't know if an actual grape was involved in the process. Much like I don't know if any oranges were harmed in the making of Sunny Delight. You know what? You're right. They deserve to understand what it's like to live. No, wait, this sounds like I'm making it a negative thing. Sorry, no, the joy of living with raspberry bushes. I missed 3 lums. I missed 3 lums. Very, very few fruits go into Sunny D. Maybe it like glanced at a picture of an orange. They showed it a flashcard of an orange. It said, you got it? Good. That's all you're gonna get. That's your inspo. I do want to save the game. Thank you. Now if you're wondering, gee, why was that so easy? Where's the boss? Well, we have to go deeper. But for now, I must call it an evening. Unfortunately, it's very late. Sunny D was inspired by oranges. I don't know, Sunny D is infringing upon oranges at this point. Thank you everyone for joining me for stream for Rayman 2. I might play more of this on Friday. I might do a different game on Friday. I don't know. I like doing like something different on Tuesday and Friday, but depends what I'm in the mood for. Probably something low poly, but we'll see. So, someone had put the idea of Mario Party Advance in my head, so maybe. As long as it understands the concept of an orange, it's good. As long as it's vaguely reminiscent of an orange. Like if you squint. If it could pass for an orange is fake ID. What am I saying anymore? I don't know, more I go to bed. Yeah, Mario Party Advance, that's right. I had someone put it in my head I should stream Mario Party Advance, so maybe. I have a copy of it. I don't remember much about it, but Bowser's in it. That's all we need. If we get Bowser dialogue, it'll be worth it. Legally distinct orange flavor. We can't put orange on the container legally. Just to be sure, you know, we don't want people thinking there's real oranges in here. Oranges might get offended. Anyway, for real, thank you so much, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care. I'll catch you next time. Oyasumi nasai. Ciao.